Today we're going to create the Oogie Boogie burlap form, complete with invisible green glow-in-the-dark effect, and also building a makeup around his true form of a chaotic pile of bugs. Let's get building. The burlap I used is a wider weave used for mold making. Got a tan felt by the yard to adhere to the back of the burlap. Used Tacky glue spray. Cut out the body and hot glued both panels together. This is the shape for the arms. It's one piece folded over and hot glued at the seam. Glue each arm onto the body. For the glow effect, took invisible green glow dust from solarcolordust.com. Mixed it with Delta textile medium, making sure the brush isn't soaked, and drag it along the texture. If you use a tighter weave burlap, you might lose the texture effect. Using a black light to quickly charge the glow mixture to see any areas that was missed. For the bug pile headpiece, add layers of latex to a head form. Put some cotton on top, carefully covered it with latex soaked paper towels. Build it up further with some flour thickened latex. Smooth it with water. Also use this on the face to build up the eye area and minimize the nose. After that dries, took globs of the thickened latex and smooth them into beetle shapes. Do the same thing on the head and put some of the mixture into a bag and trim off the tip and use it like a pastry bag to create snakes and worm shapes. And start layering and overlapping. Once the face is dried, powder and build up some foil and wrapped it with shrink wrap. Start to build up the brow and lower jaw with paper mache pulp. The foil is to build it up so the under mask won't be too tight when you have the prosthetic on. Once it's built up, let it dry, and if you're impatient, you can force dry it with low heat in the oven. I was a little too impatient. Mine got a little singed. To get the jaw movement, attach some black elastics to either side. Use cardboard to build out the frame to keep the face in place. Since the face prosthetic isn't on, it's a little loose, so just stuff a little bit of foam to keep it from sliding. Hot glued the back of the piece and glue it down to the middle of the panel of burlap. Glue the sides but leave some unattached so you can adhere it to the front panel. Add the front piece, starting with gluing down the chin. Shaping the fabric around the mouth, then cut a slit to adhere the lower jaw. Glue the upper part of the mouth. Take your time gluing section by section, working your way out. Trim the side and connect the two panels. Then tackle the top of the head. Now cut out the eyes and fold the excess fabric over, then glue it into place. Now with the head done, add glow real quick. Took some black tights and cut into pieces to add to the mouth and eyes. Just hot glued them in place. Make sure to keep it taut so you don't have any wrinkling. The stitches use black yarn, got some large sewing needles for the step. Add decorative stitching along all the seams and then top of the arm. Airbrush some black skin Illustrator in the inner part of the mouth, created a fake seam line at the top of the arm. Now we have to get back to those prosthetics. Apply some Prosthetic all over the latex to prep it for paint. Thin down some black acrylic paint with water and wipe the high points off for a quick shading effect. Just alternating the colors on the different shapes, even adding stripes and spots. To make this look even more like a pile of bugs, sculpted some variations on a tile and gave these versions eyeballs. Created a silicone mold. I have a tutorial on how to make this type of mold. There's a link in the description. Once the mold is done, take the white foam clay and press it into the openings. Starting with the eyes since they are the deepest area and more likely to trap air. Throw it in the freezer. And here you can see the shrinkage from right out of the freezer to fully dried a couple days later. Paint them up with different colors and patterns. Use Prosthetic thickened with Capicil to glue them onto the headpiece. Time to apply. Glue your eyebrows down with the glue stick and put on the headpiece. Tried the mask over top to make sure it was in the right position for me to move the mouth. Use Telesis 8F silicone adhesive to glue everything down. Since these pieces are really dense, wanted something stronger than Prosthetic. Once down, double check where the face overlaps. Did have to remove one of the clay bugs along with trimming some areas. Apply glue around the center of the face. Glue it all down in sections. Once down, skin Illustrator black to color the exposed skin, avoiding directly around my eyes for later. Take the Mehron Paradise paint palette and start grabbing colors, layering snakes and worm shapes and different bug bodies, even bringing it down the neck. Now let's take some more of that thickened Prosthetic and more clay bugs and start sprinkling them all over. Time to throw in some black scleras. Use KVD Super Pomade and Graphite to color around the eyes. Bring more of the Mehron bug detail into the new black area. Glue a few more bugs to help mask out the eyes. Be sure to head over and check out the Harlequin Demon makeup tutorial. And if there's any other Nightmare Before Christmas character you'd like to see me recreate, leave a comment below. And I'll see you next time.